I'm Fiona. Welcome back if you're joining me again. Today's class is a 45-minute Vinyasa flow, and it is part 8 of the Ground and Center series of classes. And this particular practice opens with a brief pranayama followed by a slow heat building flow. And it emphasizes building stability from the ground up, but also creating a little bit more mental space so you can practice being more present and more mindful. For practice, you may wish to have a yoga block, but if you don't have a block, you could have a folded blanket instead. And if you are enjoying the classes and you'd like to support me, I'm on Patreon. All the details are in the description below. I really hope you enjoy this practice. Thank you for joining me. Namaste. And begin your practice in your comfortable cross-legged seat. Offer yourself some support with a blanket, a cushion or a block under your seat, so you're able to sit tall with a gentle forward tilt through your pelvis. Your knees can relax down, and you can lengthen through your spine and open your posture. As you're ready, softly now close your eyes or take a soft gaze down the tip of your nose. Give your shoulders a gentle roll. And then ask yourself to become still, except for the movement of your breath. Sensing the easy rise, gentle fall of your breath, the movement it creates in your body. We'll start today with a mindful breathing practice, which will build in layers. To begin, start to breathe more intentionally, carving a path for your breath now from your belly to your ribs, and then your chest, and then release from your chest, your ribs, and then your belly. Feeling yourself inhale an even, equal amount of breath in, and an even, equal amount of breath out. And once you have a sense of your breath, start to count silently to 4 as you breathe in. Count to 4 as you breathe out. Maintaining a soft expression in your face, a gentle jaw. And final stage, coordinate your breath count by lightly tapping your fingers. As you count to 1, touch your thumb to your index finger. As you count to 2, touch your thumb to your middle finger. Count to 3, thumb to your ring finger. Count to 4, thumb to your pinky finger. And then repeat. Index, middle, ring, pinky. Index, middle, ring, pinky. Continue on, just breathing evenly, counting your breath, lightly tapping your fingers. Take 3 more cycles of breath. And break away from counting your breath now. Release your palms face down on the knees. And feel now the smooth, steady rhythm of your breath, a metronome beat for your practice ahead. Gently blinking your eyes open, welcome in the light, and extend your legs out straight in front of you, separating your feet about hips width apart. Draw some circles with your feet, stretching out through your toes, the tops and arches of your feet, and then switch direction. And pause. For a twist, keep your left leg out long, your foot flexed. Bend your right knee, place your foot to the floor. Right fingertips to the floor behind you, quite close to your buttocks so you can prop yourself tall. Inhale your left arm up toward the ceiling. Exhale and twist to your right. Either hook your left elbow to the outside of your right knee or wrap your left elbow around the front of your shin. 3 breaths to revolve to your right. An even equal amount of inhale and an even equal amount of exhale. On your inhale, eyes forward and then release. Re-extend both legs out straight, and this time point it and flex your toes. Starting to include some engagement through the front of your legs. As you move, see now if you can lift your heels a little from the floor as you point and flex. And then release, keep your right foot flexed. Twisting to your left now, bend your left knee, foot to the floor, left fingertips behind. On an inhale, reach your right arm up, sitting tall through the low back. Exhale and twist, hug or hinge your right arm. 3 steady breaths. Feeling an expansion and lift through your spine on your inhale. Staying tall as you revolve to your left on your exhale. Eyes forward and release from your twist. Coming into Baddha Konasana, bound angle pose. Bring the soles of your feet together, your knees wide. Hold the ankles or interlace your fingers around your feet. And from here, just wave through a few rounds of cat and cow in this shape. And inhale to arch your spine, drawing your chest forward through your arms. And exhale to round your spine, chin to chest, and gently leaning back. So you can let your knees butterfly up and down, and your head to nod gently with the rest of your spine throughout the movement, maintaining a conscious, even rhythm to your breathe. Take one more round in each direction. And then coming back to center, hands to the outer knees, close the knees in, slip your feet out to one side, and we'll make our way onto all fours, tabletop position. Taking the time to place yourself, fingers spread, your knees stacked under the hips. So even in these simple postures, you bring a mindfulness to your actions, keeping an awareness here of where your skin meets the mat, where your body touches the floor to ground your awareness in the here and the now. On your inhale now, extend your right leg back to the height of your hip. Gently lift your gaze. And then on an exhale, curl your right knee in toward your chest and round your spine. Again, inhale, reach your right leg long. Exhale and curl in. As you breathe in now, balance. Reach your left arm forward and your right leg back and hold. Now feel the stability of your right palm, your left shin, Lift everything a little higher, find your balance, and then bend your right knee. Reach around with your left hand and catch your right foot. Kick your foot into your hands, peel your chest forward for modified revolved bow pose. Exhale now, release your left hand to the floor, coming into modified side plank on your left. Kickstand your left foot behind you. Land and ground your right foot. Reach your right arm up toward the ceiling. Push down with your left palm. Kick down through your left shin. Anchor your right foot. Then send your right arm overhead. Feel the length of your body from your right fingertips to the edge of your right heel. You can stay here, or for more challenge, push down through your right foot. Hover your left knee, your left shin. Take one more breath in. Exhale, release the knee down if you took that option and come into gate pose, pushing up, rising upright, and then side bend over to your right. Left arm up and overhead. So you're just re-lengthening through your left side waist, balancing your effort, recovering a steady cadence to your breath. One more breath in. Exhale, release. Wimble your hands to the floor. Return to tabletop. Take a round of cat and cow. Loosen your spine. Find your center. And then again, placing yourself on purpose, settling your hands, knees, shins, and feet. We'll switch sides. Inhale, reach your left leg back. Gently lift your gaze forward. Exhale, curl your left knee in toward your chest. Inhale, reach your left leg long. Exhale and curl in. Balancing now. Inhale, reach away. Send your right arm forward, your left leg back and hold. Steady breath. Then bend your left knee, reach around with your right hand, catch your left foot. Modified revolved bow pose. We'll explore this in a standing variation later in the class, so just take note of your shape. One more breath in. And then right hand to the floor, moving into modified side plank on your right hand. Right foot behind you, land and ground your left foot. Reach your left arm up toward the ceiling. Feel where you're in contact with the ground. Press down to feel a rebounding energy up your body. Then send your left arm overhead. Keep pressing down. You can stay here or option to hover your right knee, right shin. One more breath in. Exhale, knee to the floor, shin down, release, transition into gate pose, coming upright. And then reach your right arm overhead. Release, wimble your hands to the floor, return to all fours. One round, cat-cow, arching and rounding your spine. As you round, tuck your toes, and as you're ready, press back into downward facing dog. Here to pause, gently biking your heels, move and sway, exploring any movements here, small or large, that feel good. And then begin to intentionally anchor your hands into the mat. Push the floor down and away, reaching your hips away from your wrists. And then root down evenly through your heels, any amount. A little bend in the knees if that feels more expansive for your spine, easier on the hamstrings. And then just anchoring into the qualities of down dog, feeling its familiarity, stability, balance of your body in this shape. And then inhale, send your gaze forward, soften your knees, We're going to take some slow steps up to the top of the mat. Try and land your heel and then your toes. Really mindfully stepping, feeling your feet landing and arriving at the top of your mat, stepping your feet hips width apart. Inhale, hands to shins, open your chest forward. And then bend the knees, forward fold over your legs, relax your head. On a slow inhale, root down through your feet, rise. Come to stand, sweep your arms overhead. And then guide your hands to prayer at your heart center. From the ground up now, rock your body's weight forward into your toes, back into your heels. Then finding a natural place of center to rest your weight. On your inhale now, chair pose, bend your knees, reach your arms, grounding your weight back into your heels and lifting your sitting bones toward your pelvis to lengthen through the low back. Bring your spine a little bit more upright, and on an exhale now, twist, send your right arm back, left arm forward. Tee out the arms, stretch from fingertip to fingertip, widen your palms, and then revolve a little deeper, turning from your core, using your obliques to twist. Eyes forward now. We're going to balance on your right foot, rise into single leg mountain, lift your left knee to your chest, raise your arms overhead. Then step your left foot down and back behind you to your right. Take your right hand to your left wrist for a side bend to your right. 3 breaths here. Both feet grounded. Adding a little tug to your left wrist with your right hand. And then with control, coming back upright and step to the top of your mat, placing your feet hips width apart, hands to prayer. Second side, inhale, chair pose. Motion your hips down and back, arms by your ears. And just encouraging your torso a little more upright here. And then twist to your left, send your left arm back, your right arm forward. Revolving, using your core to twist, aware of your breath to assist you. Eyes forward on your inhale, slowly now into single leg mountain, balancing on your left foot. Right knee to chest, arms overhead or lower if you're feeling wobbly. And then as you're ready, step your right foot behind you, ground both feet, take your left hand to your right wrist, side bend to your left. Sending your breath into the whole right side of your body. And then slowly now coming upright and then returning to the top of your mat, feet hips width apart. Surya Namaskar A. Inhale, sweep your arms overhead, gaze up, spot your thumbs. Breathing out, forward fold over your legs, soft bend in the knees. On an inhale, hands to shins, lengthen your waist, look forward. Exhale, Vinyasa, step to plank. Just pause, greet your shape. Then exhale, take your knees, chest, chin to the floor. On your inhale, come into a gentle back bend cobra. Lift your heart. And then exhale, press back to plank. You can have the knees down or no knees. Nice strong plank. Then return to downward facing dog. So each vinyasa will take, trying to deliberately slow your transition so you're able to keep an unrushed, grounded pace to your breath and your movement. Adding in a little bit more strength, less momentum. On your inhale now, raise your right leg up and back, down dog splits. Exhale, slowly step to high lunge, landing your heel and then your toes. Find your foundation here, your feet staggered. And rising up when you're ready. So here your back heel can be pressing back
to stretch the calf if it feels good, or heel high over the ball of your foot to contract and engage your thigh and glutes. Arms can be straight up or in a Y shape or even elbows bend for a little less work in the shoulders. On your exhale now, transition into arrowhead. Float your arms back, your torso forward. And then lift the front of your shoulder heads up to open your posture. Engage your left thigh strongly. Press back into your left heel so you don't feel too top heavy. And then flow slow between the two. On your inhale, rise up, high lunge. Exhale, arrowhead. Arms back, chest forward. Once more, inhale, lunge. Exhale, arrowhead, and pause there. Reach just your left arm forward now and flow all the way upright into 5-point star. Arms overhead, face the long edge of your mat. And then take warrior 2 to the back of your mat. So left side warrior 2. So we're going to take that transition a few times through our flow, so we'll flow more fluidly as we continue to move. And you know where you're heading. So just finding your foundation and stability here in your warrior 2. Feel where you're touching the ground. And you can always make it more active by pressing down through your feet and even slightly apart from center to create more contraction in your inner thighs. On your inhale, reverse your warrior, and we're coming in with funky arms. Take your right arm over your belly to your left waist, your left arm up and back. Once you arrive there, invite yourself to lunge a little deeper. And then on an exhale, funky side angle, reverse your arms, take your left arm across your body, send your right arm overhead. So just trying to use the strength of your legs, your core to support you here. And then flow slow between the two. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Exhale, side angle, lunge deep. Inhale, reverse. And exhale, side angle, pause here. So chin toward your right shoulder, even grounding pressure into your feet. Next inhale, reverse your warrior. And then wimble your hands to the floor and step back, downward facing dog. You can pause and rest here or take a slow Vinyasa high push-up on your inhale. Lower to your belly, exhale. Slow now, inhale, cobra, ribs forward. Exhale, press back to plank, downward facing dog. Left side now, and we'll circle back. Inhale, raise your left leg up and back, down dog splits. Left foot steps up to your hands, heel toe for high lunge. Slow motion, rise. Soft knees as you lift up. Pause and find your feet. Make contact with your breath. Inhale here. Exhale, arrowhead, your chest forward, sway your arms back, lift the shoulder heads. Finding your optimal shape, a smooth breath, so no posture is a single body part pose. So if you're feeling it only in one location in your body, or you can only focus on those sensations, give yourself permission to shift. Inhale now, come back to your high lunge, we'll flow. Exhale, arrowhead. Once more, inhale, lunge, reach up, open your chest. Exhale, arrowhead, and just pause there. Reach your right arm forward, then flow all the way upright, 5-point star. Arms overhead, pivot your feet, and then take warrior 2 to the front of your mat. Right side warrior 2. 3 breaths here, even and equal. On your inhale, reverse your warrior with your funky arms, left hand to your right waist, right arm up and back. Lunge just a little deeper. And then exhale, side angle, reverse the arms, right arm across your body, send your left arm overhead. Then flow slow between the two. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Exhale, side angle, perhaps a deeper lunge. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, side angle and hold. And just check in the back of your skull, tailbone, heel, all in one diagonal line. Even pressure into your feet. Next inhale, reverse your warrior. Exhale, windmill your hands to the floor and step back, downward facing dog. Stay or make your way through a flow, moving slow, not rushing your transitions. Knees or no knees, press back to plank, nice and strong, and then we'll all meet up in downward facing dog. Now that you've experienced the postures with some stillness and space to build the integrity in this standing flow, just try and maintain that awareness as we start to move with a little bit more pace and cadence. Next round, same sequence, and we'll add on. Inhale, raise your right leg up and back, down dog splits. Exhale, step to your hands for high lunge. Inhale, rise. Reach your arms overhead. Exhale, arrowhead, arms back, torso forward. Once more, inhale, high lunge. Exhale, arrowhead, arms back. Reach just your left arm forward now and flow all the way upright, 5-point star. Then take warrior 2 on your left to the back of the mat. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Funky arms. Exhale, side angle. Once more between the two, inhale, reverse. And side angle. This time adding on inhale, reverse triangle. Straighten both your legs as you reach back with your left arm. And then re-bend your knee, windmill the hands to the floor. Adding on here, step back to plank pose, pause. Steady your shape. Then take right side Vashisthasana, side plank. Balance on your right hand and either 2 straight legs engaged or modify as we did earlier, right knee to the floor. Press down where your body meets the mat. Feel and lean your body into one straight line. Back of your skull, tailbone and your heels. Reach your left arm overhead. Then return to plank pose and flow, high to low push-up. Choice of your back bend, upward dog or cobra. Come back through plank, downward facing dog. A moment to pause, a few breaths to settle. Left side on your inhale, raise your left leg up and back, down dog splits. Step to your hands for high lunge. No rush, soft knees rise as you reach up. Then exhale, arrowhead. Again, sweep up, high lunge. Flow, arrowhead. Stay here. Reach just your right arm forward. Flow all the way up, arms wide, 5-point star, and then warrior 2 to your right, to the front of your mat. Inhale, reverse your warrior, funky arms. Exhale, side angle, reverse the arms. Once more between the two, reverse. And side angle. This time, reverse triangle, straighten your legs as you go, firm your thighs. Then re-bend your right knee, windmill the hands to the floor. Step back to plank and pause. Welcome your strong shape, push the floor away. And then take side plank on your left, balance on your left hand. Find your version. Breathing an even, equal breath in and out. Reach your right arm overhead, bow your body, lifting through the left side waist. Then return to plank and either flow through a vinyasa or press back, downward facing dog. And take 5 slow breaths to reset and recalibrate your breath. Ground your awareness in the here and the now. Soft knees now, forward gaze. And just as we did at the start of the practice, take some slow steps up to the top of the mat, landing heel toe, placing yourself on purpose, feeling your feet. As you arrive, step your feet hips width apart. Take a halfway lift, extend your spine, fold with your out-breath. Come to stand on the wave of your in-breath, reach tall, grow long, and then pause. Press your hands to prayer at your heart, centering yourself and coming back to the even flow of your breath. Next, inhale, chair pose. Sit your hips low, weight back in your heels. And then prayer your hands, draw them in toward your heart center. Moving into a twist, take a breath, open the collarbones. Exhale and twist now to your right, left elbow to the outside of your right thigh. Or you can take that modified version, tee out the arms. So try and feel for your sitting bones angling down, rotating from your core to twist. We'll take 2 more breaths, sit a little lower if you have the space. And then transfer your weight into your right foot, slowly coming up into single leg mountain, left knee to chest. Find your balance, reset if you need to. And then we're going to revolve into half bow. So take your left heel behind you toward your buttocks. Reach the right hand around and back for your left foot. Once you're steady, kick your left foot into your right hand, reach your left arm forward and up. And keeping a little bend in your standing leg is going to offer you a little bit more range through the front of your left thigh, more stability in your shape. Here for 3 more breaths. And then slowly release your bind, step down to the floor. You can give your legs a little shake reset for the opposite side. Feet about hip width apart there. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, hands to prayer. Take another breath. And then twist to your left. And press your left palm into your right to open your chest. And then transferring your weight into your left foot, rising up, facing forward, single leg mountain, right knee to chest. And then moving slowly into revolved half bow. Take your right heel toward your buttocks, reach your left hand back for your right foot, just as we did at the start of the class. Once you're steady, kick your right foot into your left hand, reach your right arm forward and up. And take 3 more steady breaths. And then slowly release, step down, give your legs a shake. And then just pause, find your center, connect to your steady breathe. Inhale now, reach your arms overhead. Exhale, forward fold over your legs, Surya A. Inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale, step back through your Vinyasa, high push-up, low push-up, upward dog or cobra. Exhale, strong plank there. Then downward facing dog. Moving into our final standing flow, and we'll add on your inhale, raise your right leg up and back, down dog splits. Exhale, step to your hands for high lunge. Rise on your inhale, arms overhead. And then arrowhead, arms back, torso forward. Once more, inhale, high lunge. And arrowhead. Reach just your left arm forward. Flow all the way up through 5-point star and then land, warrior 2 on the left, face the back of your mat. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Exhale, side angle, funky arms. Once more between the 2, reverse. Side angle. Inhale, reverse triangle, straighten both your legs as you reach your left arm up and back. And then wimble your hands to the floor, step back to plank. Move into side plank on your right. Your version, stay for a breath. And then adding on, raise your left leg. You can do that with the right knee on the floor as well. Just raise the left leg up. And then exhale, wild thing. Step your left toes behind the floor. Right away, lower your hips, lower your left arm down. And then inhale, press off your left foot. Your right hand to lift and pike your hips. And then once more, lower your hips down. Exhale, lift your hips for wild thing. And then shifting slowly back into downward facing dog. Your choice, take a vinyasa or just pause and regroup here. We'll all meet up in downward facing dog. Coming back through your plank, nice and strong. Downward facing dog. Left side, inhale, raise your left leg up and back. Exhale, step up, high lunge. Rise on your inhale. And then arrowhead, fly the arms back, your torso forward. Once more, breathe in, high lunge. Exhale, arrowhead. Reach just your right arm forward now and flow all the way up and around for your warrior 2 on the right side. Face the top of your space. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Exhale, side angle, flowing with your breath. Once more between the 2, inhale, reverse. Exhale, side angle. Breathe in, reverse triangle, straighten your legs. And then take your hands to the floor, stepping back to plank. Side plank on your left. Stay for a breath, steady your posture, your version. And then raise your right leg. On an exhale, wild thing, step your right toes behind to the floor, right away, lower the hips. Lower the right arm, and then inhale, press up, pike your hips. Once more, lower down. Exhale, lift your hips. And this time, we're going to lower your hips all the way down and take a seat. And you'll be facing the back of your mat, I think. We're going to set up for a twist. Your left leg is straight. Step your right foot to the outside of your left leg now. Set your right fingertips to the floor behind you. Inhale, reach your left hand high toward the ceiling. Exhale and twist to your right. And just pressing down where your body meets the mat, offering your spine the energy to lift on your inhale. Keep all that space as you twist on your exhale. Eyes forward, unravel. Just take a moment to pause, extend your legs out. A breath to feel. And then switch. Right leg stays straight, left knee bends, left foot to the outside of your right leg. Inhale your right arm up toward the ceiling. And then twist, hug or hinge your right elbow, 3 breaths. Revolving to your left. Releasing here, moving into a nice soft Paschimottanasana, forward fold. So you might like to cushion your seat to elevate your buttocks, a little bend in the knees. And then as you're ready, breathe your arms overhead. Exhale and softly fold forward. Relaxing your jaw, your neck and your head, and even your eyes there. And then slowly releasing. Please gather any additional layers you may wish to have with you now, a folded blanket, or if you have a block, taking that with you as you come to recline down on your back. Gather your knees in toward your chest, draw some small circles through your low back spine. Just feeling the ground, welcoming your body's weight. And then transitioning into supported bridge pose, bending your knees, feet to the floor, hips width apart. And then lifting your hips, slipping either your folded blanket or block under your sacrum so the weight of your pelvis feels supported. And then no over effort here, just a gentle drape to your spine, opening the front of your body and encouraging yourself to rest the weight of your body into the support beneath you. Equalizing your breath. And then reach down, slide the prop out from under you and slowly lower down. And just pause when you arrive, let your spine settle into its natural curve. And then if you have a final posture that you would like to visit here before you rest, just making your way there now. Might be a happy baby or a twist left and right, forward fold. Something that feels grounding, place where perhaps you can close your eyes. And then just as you're ready, we'll take the last few minutes here to rest in shavasana. Extending your legs out wide, your arms alongside your body. Make any final adjustments to close your body so you can settle and be still. Allow your breath to soften and letting go of any effort shaping your breath. Just inviting your breath now to find its own natural, relaxed rhythm. Allow your body to find rest. And I'll be back to guide you back. And gently now, softly draw your awareness back. Let a new breath fill, expand and stretch your body out. Bending your knees, take your feet to the floor. Just when you're ready, rolling out to your right side, pause. And with your eyes closed, just take a few moments in stillness to honour yourself and thank yourself for showing up to a grounding practice today. And as you're ready, pressing your way softly back up to sit. Thanks so much for joining me for this practice. I hope your day and the week ahead has you feeling calm, centered and connected. Namaste.